Hello. Life is full of quiet crossroads. Moments when someone's pain, confusion, or fear surfaces in a conversation, in a glance, or a question. These moments may seem small, but they carry the weight of transformation. Freedom from darkness to deliverance is a collection of such moments, real encounters, reflections, and revelation that show how compassion, faith, and ministry of the presence can lead us out of isolation and into healing. This document isn't just about dramatic breakthrough. It's about the power of listening. It's about the courage to speak, the grace of being seen, whether it's students wrestling with the unexpected pregnancy, a friend burdened by shame, or a stranger reaching for hope. Each story reminds us that deliverance often began with connections. One afternoon in the university cafeteria in Lubbock, as I was sitting having lunch, a young woman named Alice approached me with a very quiet urgency. She told me, I have a friend named Ted, here come Ted again, who met you, and he told me that your name was Minister George Brown, and that you would listen to my problem and may help me find a solution. Well, she was pregnant, overwhelmed, and unsure of what to do. Her parents didn't know. The father was absent. And she said a weight of judgment and uncertainty was pressing heavily down on her shoulders. Alice was torn between keeping the baby or seeking a way out with abortion. Both paths carried consequences for her future in education. Alice wasn't looking for easy answers, and because definitely I didn't have no easy answers. She was seeking someone who would listen. What does that mean? Someone that will listen, someone that's not a tattletale, someone that won't talk to you in your face and run behind your back and tell everybody what you told them. That means someone to listen with a sincere heart. There's a peace helper of God who, instead of gossiping about what somebody shared with them, they pray over it. That's my attitude. In that moment, the response wasn't a sermon or a solution. It was the ministry of the present. I was in the right spot at the right time where God wanted me to be. She was encouraged by me to reach out to the university counseling services, reminded that support systems exist for students facing difficult circumstances. Now, mind you, I do not know how they deal with this kind of thing between pregnant, going to college. I don't know how they deal with that on the campus. But I know that that was the right thing to instruct her to do at this time. We spoke about self-care, about finding trustworthy people, faculties, friends, and mentors who could walk with her. Her confidentiality would be honored. Her courage in asking for help would be affirmed. This encounter wasn't just about Alice. It was a revelation. It showed how vital it is to be available, to listen, to care, to hold space for someone in distress. Compassion doesn't always come wrapped in answers. Sometimes it's found in the quiet assurance that someone sees you, hears you, and doesn't turn away. After that conversation, a seed was planted. The realization that deliverance often begins with connections. That freedom from darkness isn't always dramatic. It can start with a simple act of empathy, a note, a conversation, a moment of vulnerability. These small acts become bridges. They invite others to step out of isolation and into the light. Have you ever faced a moment like Alice? I've been the one someone turned to. What did you learn? What advice would you offer now? Looking back, what would you say? What would you have said to her? Would you have said it's none of my business? Would you have looked at her and made her feel bad by your expression? Let me tell you this. In the field of ministry, of people helping, and we're going to go back to that series, there should be nothing that stuns us to the point to where we have to give off a negative vibe. Ministers called by God have to let Him prepare you for whatever comes into your path. If you have ever been through stuff like this, share your story. Talk. Let people know how you feel, what you went through. You never know. You just might be the answer to someone else's problem. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Your story might be the light someone else needs. Write the channel. Write me here at Messenger. All these are lowercase numbers. This is my email, messenger@grandecom.net. Freedom from darkness to deliverance is a testimony-driven guide for anyone who felt unseen, unheard, or unsure of their place in the world. Through real-life stories, spiritual insight, and practical encouragement, it explores how empathy and the ministry of presence can be a lifeline in someone's darkest hour. The role of faith and mentorship in personal transformations. It can be the importance of honest conversation, vulnerability, and community. Reflection that invite readers to share their own experiences and wisdom. This is more than a document. It's an invitation to listen, to speak, to heal, to be a part of a movement where light break through, one story at a time. I agree with Ted. I agree with hundreds of others I have met in my travels. When you come to me, I'm going to take you to Jesus. When you seek me, I'm going to take you to God. And when you need me, I'm going to pray with you. Oh, Lord have mercy. Because I know a man who said unto me and unto you, come unto me, all you that live and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart. You will find peace for your soul. Let not your heart be troubled. There ain't no problem God can't solve. Alice found that out. Because I know the part I didn't share with you. I know what the conclusion was. If you want to know, ask her in the comments. She's listening. Oh, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. And he can hear your cry. But you won't let him do it. You're ashamed. You hide behind walls. You wearing a mask. You're acting like everything is all right when you're tearing up, being ripped apart on the inside. And you won't get help. You won't reach out to somebody who's trying to lead you and guide you to peaceful waters. Not me. I know somebody who can. I'm going to quit preaching. God bless you. And until next time, peace.